Namaste. Good morning to all delegates from France. Good noon to all attendees from India. Distinguished guests for the opening session, Honorable Shri Dharmendra Pradhan, Minister of Education, Government of India. Honorable Mrs. Frederique Vidal, Minister of Higher Education, Research Innovation, Government of France. Dr. M. Ravichandran, Secretary, Ministry of Earth Sciences and Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. Professor Nitin Karmarkar, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Savitribai Phule Pune University. Professor K. Raghavan, Principal Scientific Advisor, Government of India. Dr. Nicholas Girardi, Deputy Counselor of Education, Science and Culture, Embassy of France. Dr. Purnima Rupal, Director of Indo-French Center for Promotion of Advanced Research, and all distinguished speakers, delegates who have joined the program. I, Apurva Palkar, would like to welcome you all to the third Knowledge Summit from Savitribai Phule Pune University, India. This Knowledge Summit is a bilateral forum dedicated to scientific and academic cooperation between India and France, organized jointly by French Institute in India and Savitribai Phule Pune University. This is also in partnership with French National Center for Scientific Research and Indo-French Center for Promotion of Advanced Research. This third edition of Knowledge Summit takes forward the new frontiers of focus and strategic areas of both countries while taking forward the outcomes of last two summits. I'm happy to share the overwhelming response to the Knowledge Summit with more than 1,400 attendees registered and a galaxy of 100 speakers who would be speaking in next 3 days. 2 roundtables have been planned in this Knowledge Summit, 2 scientific general conferences on marine biodiversity and artificial intelligence, and 7 parallel workshops covering theme areas are proposed in the next 3 days. Knowledge Summit has participation from 25 institutions, both from India and France, and we acknowledge their support. We shall start the session now by welcome address of Professor Nitin Karmarkar. Professor Karmarkar has been leading the prestigious Savitribai Phule Pune University for last 4.5 years, and under his dynamic leadership, the university has grown to emerge as a leader at national and international landscape. Researcher of earth science and academic leader par excellence, he has been a pillar of strength for academic community, both at national and international level. Over to Professor Nitin Karmarkar, sir.
Hello, fellow participants. Welcome to the third India-France Knowledge Summit. It is happening on the campus of the Savitribai Phule Pune University. In fact, the first event happened in Delhi in 2018 and the second in Lyon in France. This particular platform been created for bilateral cooperation in the areas of science and technology. And there are different verticals on which we participate, discuss, deliberate, and to a great extent look for our partners and then further take it forward in creating a wonderful sort of a collaborative system. In the Lyon conference, wherein I was present as a participant, I could see various different industries and academic institutions from France discuss and deliberated on various different verticals, including the artificial intelligence, aerodynamics, various different technologies, and so on and so forth. 5 such verticals been identified for the present conference, which include green energy, green chemistry, then apart from that the artificial intelligence, which to an extent was part and parcel of the previous sort of a summit that happened in Lyon. Then we have basically healthcare, and this particular healthcare unit, we all know the importance of it, especially during the pandemic, we have seen how majority of the developed countries also had to face a very vulnerable situation with respect to the healthcare sector as such. So this particular conference would necessarily provide the opportunity for every one of us to introspect the areas, the lacunas in various different areas of research, identify basically the gap areas, identify the problematic areas, come together, discuss, deliberate and work and resolve many of the societal issues, including the climate emergency that we have been talking about. The Savitribai Phule Pune University, which is a state public university, has a very large kind of a expanse. We have a jurisdiction over 3 district places, Nagar, Nashik and Pune, and student strength as such, perhaps the largest university, 7.5 lakh students, that roughly corresponds to about more than 500,000 students they get enrolled for their graduation. The Savitribai Phule Pune University in the NRF ranking, which is called the National Institutional Ranking Framework, occupies position in the first 10 university in India, despite the fact it is a state university. On the campus, we have 52 postgraduate departments dedicated to all 4 different faculties, which include humanities, which include commerce and management, which include science and technology, which include interdisciplinary. The new education policy emphasizes more on interdisciplinarity, and keeping that thing in mind, in fact, we are concentrating more on creating this kind of an ecosystem. So in the recent times, we in fact have undergone a structural reform. Most of the departments have come under what are called as a school system. So there is a dialogue started happening among various different departments. This has provided opportunity for students for a horizontal mobility, even for the teachers also to speak to the teacher in the other department, and this kind of a thing actually is providing the germination of interdisciplinary kind of a research activity on the campus. We have a very strong footing in the areas of research as such. Generally speaking, nationally, if you look at the kind of research papers that get produced or the kind of research problem that we handle to a great extent are of national significance. And therefore, I am looking forward, especially in this particular summit, more number of collaboration, more number of dialogues happening between basically the Indian community and their counterparts, especially in the France part as such, whether it is industry or whether it is academics. So together we come together to a great extent, we start working on various different societal issues and provide them the best of the solutions. And from that point of view, this is perhaps the best of the opportunity this particular forum is going to provide you. I am pretty sure you will enjoy every discussion, deliberation on various different verticals, especially chosen for this particular conference as such, and then you will come out with kind of a basically identification of areas wherein you can identify your partners in France, and together to a great extent we will start working on these problems, resolving these issues and making this world a wonderful place to stay, very peaceful. So once again I welcome you all. Thank you so very much.
Her Excellency Madam Frédérique Vidal, Minister of Higher Education, Research and Innovation, Government of France, Dr. M. Ravichandran, Secretary, Minister of Arts, Science and Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, Professor Nitin Karmalkar, Vice Chancellor, Savitribai Phule University, distinguished delegates from France and India, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to participate in the India-France Knowledge Summit 2021. At the outset, let me extend my warm appreciation to the Ministry of Higher Education, Research and Innovation, Government of France, Ministry of Education, Government of India, Savitribai Phule University, and French Institute in India for organizing the third edition of India-France Knowledge Summit given the challenges posed by the prevailing circumstance from the COVID-19 pandemic. As we are all aware, the recommendations from the first edition of the India-France Knowledge Summit held in New Delhi in March 2018 serve as a roadmap for educational collaboration between France and India. The outcome of the first Knowledge Summit include signing of 15 agreements, including a bilateral agreement on mutual recognition of academic qualification designed to enhance the mobility of students from France to India and from India to France, as well as mobility of researchers and young professionals between the two countries. The second edition of the Knowledge Summit organized at Lyon in October 19 built upon our endeavor to strengthen partnership in the field of higher education, research and innovation. The second Knowledge Summit had over 400 participants from 120 Indian institutions, 138 French institutions and 69 private enterprises from India and France. The participants deliberated on the need for shared views by the two countries to address common global issues. The Knowledge Summit 2 rests on the achievements of facilitating 10 MOUs between India and France institutions. The long-standing Indo-French cooperation has seen the setting of various institutions in India such as Indo-French Center for Promotion of Advanced Research, Center for Social Science and Humanities, French Institute in India and the French Institute in Pondicherry. The third edition of India-France Knowledge Summit 2021 will denote a significant milestone given the fact that the educational landscape in India is undergoing transformative reforms with the announcement of the National Education Policy in 2020. NEP 2020 aims at bringing in new methods in teaching, learning and student assessment with the overall aim of enhancing learning outcomes. The focus will be on promoting interdisciplinary approaches, multidisciplinary, liberal and flexible education with multiple entry-exit options, facilitating credit transfer through an academic bank of credit and using technology in every aspect of education to make the teaching learning process more efficient and effective. NEP 2020 accords high priority for research and knowledge production by the higher education system. India has a strong research infrastructure and ecosystem. India's pioneering institutions such as the Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, are globally acclaimed, are ranked first in the research for some global ranking. The vaccines developed during the COVID-19 pandemic are a good reflection of India's expanding research capacities. NEP 2020 further reinforced India's commitment to research and has recommended setting up a National Research Foundation, NRF. I would like to highlight that internationalization remains at the core of our new national education policy. The policy has made recommendations for permitting branch campus of top international universities in India and for Indian institutes to set up campus abroad. Further collaborative arrangements like twinning, joint and dual degrees between India and foreign institutions will be put in place. India is committed to balance mobility of students and to enhance two-way mobility of international students and faculty. To realize these goals, the Government of India runs schemes like Study in India, schemes for promotion of academic research and Global Initiative for Academic Network. India seeks to evolve as an attractive and quality education destination for foreign students. Several steps are being taken to facilitate short-term and long-term stay of international students in India. This includes special attention to on-campus facility, improving the India experience through social and cultural engagements, and establishing required infrastructure and removing bottlenecks. Further, NEP 2020 underlines the importance of the field of study that are indigenous in origin but have global relevance, like yoga and Ayurveda. I am aware that many students from France should be interested in taking up short-term and long-term programs in the said fields of study. In the past few years, academic and research cooperation between India and France has been progressing well. Mobility of students, faculty and researchers has been facilitated by various schemes launched by the Government of India. I hope that the third edition of India-France Knowledge Summit 2021 would further reinforce academic collaboration between our countries. The summit will discuss ways and means to promote research and scientific collaboration for better structuring of our arrangements for cooperation, taking into account the priorities set and strategies envisaged in the NEP 2020 and the Science, Technology and Innovation Policy STIP 2020. NEP and STIP seeks to develop an ecosystem for research and innovation in India for inclusive and sustainable development with the required focus on traditional knowledge systems and indigenous technologies. I am pleased to see that the summit seeks to discuss how artificial intelligence may be used for social well-being, the way ecosystem biology enables understanding the biogeochemical phenomenon at the planetary scale, why there should be an emphasis on open access to research data and open science, and why the nature of scientific communication is important to connect society with health related research evidence to fight pandemics such as COVID-19. I am hopeful that India-France Knowledge Summit 2021 would meet its defined objective in underlining the success of our scientific collaboration and to draw some new leads to joint research work. I take this opportunity to place on record our appreciation to all the participating institutions and participating companies from both the countries, especially the host and partner institutions. We hope to meet each other for the next summit in person. I hope that by end of this edition of Knowledge Summit, we would be in position to prioritize areas of collaboration to address the challenges related to higher education, research and innovation in our countries. Thank you all and wish the summit all success. Thank you, friends.
Thank you, sir, for providing your valuable guidance to the scientific community and specific India focus through NEP 2020 and areas of cooperation. Let me now take the opportunity to welcome Her Excellency, Mrs. Frédérique Vidal, the Minister of Higher Education, Research and Innovation, Government of France. A researcher and an administrator blended together, Mrs. Vidal has been a constant inspiration for collaborative initiatives. Let's all welcome Mrs. Frédérique Vidal to this Knowledge Summit.
Minister Pradhan, Secretary Dr. Ravichandran, Vice Chancellor Poulet, dear entrepreneurs, scientists and professors, dear colleagues. I am very pleased to contribute to this third edition of the Knowledge Summit, the first major scientific event between France and India since the beginning of the COVID-19 crisis. I am especially grateful to all of you who made this happen and allowed us to draw ambitious perspectives for the future of French-Indian cooperation, despite the difficulties faced during this health crisis. I had the pleasure to participate in the first Knowledge Summit which took place in Delhi in March 2018 during the state visit of President Macron, and to the second edition held in Lyon in June 2019. The community it gathers proves the vivacity of existing collaboration between our two countries, more than 300 participants each time, including Indian and French institutions and private companies, mobilized for this event to show their determination to strengthen the cooperation in research and innovation. In addition to academic institutions, French agencies such as CNRS, INRAE, INRIA, INSERM, BPI France, and other 25 companies with strong presence in India are playing a key role in our bilateral cooperation in the fields of science, technology, and innovation. Researchers and authorities of our respective countries know well that science and technology is at the heart of our strategy. But general audience is not always well aware that our two countries are collaborating and joining effort in several scientific fields to tackle global challenges together. The Key S3 is also an opportunity to raise this awareness during this first day of plenary session. I am glad to have the opportunity to express my commitment to strengthening bilateral exchanges in higher education, research, and innovation with India, a strategic partner of France in the Indo-Pacific region. Youth is one of the high priority areas of our bilateral relations, and Indian students are called upon to play a decisive role in strengthening this strategic partnership. This global pandemic has been challenging for student mobility and university cooperation for all countries. Since 2017, France has made student and researcher mobility a top priority, ensuring that those who plan to come to France to study or research could meet their needs and realize their ambitions. We have made sure that our borders remained open for researchers and students despite the pandemic. France continues to welcome international students and researchers with specific support for their mobility, as well as a solid offer of distance learning tools. In 2019, France welcomed 10,000 Indian students, and our goal is to double this number by 2025. Today, only 11% of the total student mobility from India is taking place through student exchange agreements between universities. We hope to increase this percentage in the future based on the more than 700 cooperation agreements between French and Indian higher education institutions. We also hope to broaden the range of curricula hosting Indian students, especially to fields such as science and engineering. I trust that the mutual recognition agreement on diplomas and the agreement for human migration that have been signed in 2018, as well as the agreement on professional and vocational training signed in 2019, will prove to be important instruments to further strengthen academic and scientific exchanges. Beyond higher education and student mobility, the development of research cooperation is a priority for France. In December 2020, I presented a new research programming law for France for the 2021 to 2030 period. This law will translate into an investment of more than 25 billion euros in research over the next 10 years and will create more opportunities for international scholars to come to France to carry out their research, in addition to the opportunities offered through the Horizon Europe program. Indo-French research cooperation builds upon existing structures, gathering French and Indian researchers and scientists, notably the Indo-French Center for the Promotion of Advanced Research. This center is a core instrument of our cooperation, which plays a key role to allow the reinforcement of the research, training, industry continuum, in particular in our priorities in terms of scientific cooperation. We also rely on the work of joint research laboratories in promising research fields such as neurosciences or chemistry, and hope to extend the thematic range in the future, encompassing subjects like the environment and climate change, engineering sciences and management, as well as social sciences and humanities. During the last joint Science and Technology Committee meeting held in June 2018, we agreed to strengthen our cooperation in strategic fields. Today, we are committed to capitalize on the previous edition of the Knowledge Summit and bring new ideas and opportunities toward the French-Indian cooperation. All fields of research are identified as priority for discussions this week, from health, marine sciences, sustainable energy, to artificial intelligence and green chemistry, biotechnology, and natural resources are essential themes for our present and for our future. You have my full support and commitment to the development of the academic and scientific collaboration between our countries, and I look forward to seeing the conclusion of this summit. I wish this event every success and trust that it will be fruitful for the continued cooperation between India and France.
Thank you, Madam, for your encouraging words and specifying the strategic areas of working together for both the countries. I'm sure participating institutes from both ends would take the benefit of research grants and collaborate in the chosen areas. We're indeed very happy and pleased to have amongst us today Dr. M. Ravichandran, who is the Secretary, Ministry of Earth Sciences and Secretary for the Department of Science and Technology. Scientist of Physical Oceanography, a Fellow of National Academy of Science, and a researcher. Let me welcome Dr. Ravichandran for his address. Dr. Ravichandran.
Respected Honorable Minister of Education, Government of India, Sri Dharmendra Pradhan Ji. Respected Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Research and Innovation, Government of France, Mrs. Frédérique Vidal, Government of France. Respected Honorable Principal Scientific Advisor to Government of India, Professor Vijayaraghavan. Honorable Vice Chancellor of Savitribai Phule, Pune University, Professor Karmalkar. Deputy Councillor of Education, Science and Culture, Embassy of France in India, Dr. Nicholas. Director of SEBIPRA, Dr. Purnima. Distinguished invitees, a very good morning to participants from France and very good afternoon to Indian participants to the Indo-French Knowledge Summit. It is my pleasure to be present virtually here to the third edition of the Knowledge Summit. India and France are two great democracies of the world with a deep-rooted cultural heritage. The tradition of friendship between the two nations has stood this test of time. India has relied on France as a true ally in all aspects, and this is reflected in the strong cooperation in the field of space, atomic energy, defense, healthcare, and other frontier areas of science and technology. India has been focusing on science and technology and innovation since its independence. Whether it is its institutions upholding, its scientific journey, or its scientists taking the country on a path of progress, India is among the top countries in the world in the field of scientific research and one of the best known in the field for space exploration. We are number 3 country in terms of scientific publications. Our Global Innovation Index rank is now at 46th position in 2021. With the help of several schemes launched by our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji, including stress on ease of doing research and encouragement for startups. We are now number 3 country in terms of startup companies. India has made remarkable progress in the field of information technology and is one of the greatest hubs of our IT services. Our solar power capacity has advanced to more than 11 times for the last 5 years. India has progressed well in adaptation and mitigation actions in climate impact agriculture, water, health, energy on Himalayan ecosystem. India-France Center for the Promotion of Advanced Research, CEBIPRA, has been playing a significant role over the last 34 years and is having emerged as an unique model for binational institution for promotion of scientific and technological relationship between the two countries. CEBIPRA is a perfect resonant with the way science is practiced on both sides and to promote synergies to translate knowledge towards creating global common goods. I consider that the success of CEBIPRA is largely been due to the mutual desire between the scientific communities of the two countries that have utilized this channel efficiently to promote science through collaboration. CEBIPRA can play a pivotal role in fostering cooperation under the various missions of both countries. There is great potential and a vast scope of French involvement through scientific and technological intervention in the campaigns like Digital India, Make in India, Startup India, Smart Cities, etc. CEBIPRA should design and develop innovative programs to foster new collaboration through academia, industry, government partnership models for larger impact to India and French scientific and technological innovation ecosystem. Greater opportunities and bigger success are still awaiting in our cooperation endeavors, and we expect CEBIPRA to continue developing stronger ties in the field of science, technology and innovation between India and France. We are passing through a difficult time when COVID-19 pandemic might have closed the physical boundaries of nations, but it has brought us closer than ever before. Under the visionary leadership of our Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji, we have taken this challenge to contain and mitigate the pandemic. Researchers are closely working towards finding solutions for prevention and treatment. In order to meet the greater challenges in environmental protection, health, new technologies, and more generally, quality of life, one country alone is not enough. In all these areas, greater cooperation is necessary between different partners in the future research community and in an increasing open world community. For ensuring inclusive growth, it is imperative that we find technological and scientific solution to the complex problem that confront our society, particularly in the areas of affordable healthcare, agriculture, renewable energy, potable water, etc. Government of India has launched ambitious renewable energy, water, waste to energy programs and recently initiated mission mode program on electric vehicles, cyber physical system, quantum technologies, feature manufacturing, etc. I do sincerely hope that funding agencies of India and France continue their active involvement in promotion of science and technology that would benefit people and polity of both our countries, and would like to convey my sincere thanks to all those who have been associated at some point of time during this long journey of Indo-French science and technology collaboration. I am sure the Knowledge Summit will propel further our scientific and academic cooperation between France and India. I wish this summit will be good success. Thank you one and all for joining this event.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. I take this opportunity to thank all the speakers for their valuable time to make this session very memorable today, and their guidance, I'm sure, will set the context for next 3 days. It's indeed an honor and pleasure for Savitribai Phule Pune University to host the summit jointly with French Institute in India. I would now call upon Rajni to take over the proceedings for the day. Over to you, Rajni.